but the ayahuasca vine is only one of two principal ingredients in the ayahuasca brew. And the other ingredient are leaves that contain dimethyltryptamine. And there are two sources of that. One is a bush called Psychotria viridis, that's its botanical name. They call it chacruna in the Amazon. And its leaves are rich in dimethyltryptamine, DMT, which is arguably the most powerful psychedelic known to science. And the other source comes from another vine, Diplopteris cabrerana, which the leaves of that vine also contain DMT. So the ayahuasca vine on its own is not going to give you a visionary journey. And the leaves that contain DMT on their own, whether they come from Diplopteris or whether they come from chacruna, are not going to give you a visionary journey. And the reason they're not going to give you the visionary journey is because of the enzyme monoamine oxidase in the gut that shuts down DMT when absorbed orally. Basically, DMT is not accessible orally unless you combine it with a monoamine oxidase inhibitor. And that's what I mean when I'm talking about science in the Amazon, because there's so many tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands different species of plants and trees in the Amazon. And they've gone around and they've found just 2 or 3 of them that put together can produce these extraordinary visionary experiences.
Just imagine the number of plants they had to have eaten.
Yeah.
It consumed and smoked or all kinds of combinations to arrive at that.
Exactly. To realize that this is something very special, and then to use the principles there to find another form of it. So ayahuasca is the form that is made with the ayahuasca vine and the leaves of the chacruna plant, but yahe is made from the ayahuasca vine and the leaves of another vine, Diplopteris cabrerana, which contain not only NN-DMT, which is the DMT that everybody's pretty much familiar with these days, but also 5-MeO-DMT, and the yahe experience, which I have also had, in my view, is more intense and more powerful, almost to the point of being overwhelming, than the ayahuasca experience. But what the result of this sophisticated chemistry that we find taking place here is a brew which is hideous to drink. The taste, I find it quite repulsive. I almost retch just smelling it in the cup. But then unleashes these extraordinary experiences. And it isn't just pretty visuals.